My name is Dan Butler, and I am a professor of political science at Washington University in St. Louis. This is the fourth video in our series about creating a proposal to run an experiment with the labs of democracy. A major advantage of running these experiments is that they enable us to make strong claims about the effectiveness of interventions. However, we need to avoid some of the potential pitfalls to enjoy this advantage. In this video, I will discuss some of the potential roadblocks that can arise when conducting an experiment. These are not issues that should keep you from running an experiment, but knowing this information can help us design better experiments. Today, I want to talk briefly about three potential issues: attrition, non-compliance, and spillover. Attrition occurs when we cannot measure the outcome for some subjects in the experiment. This can occur for lots of reasons. Perhaps our outcome is measured by asking subjects questions on a survey, and we can only reach some of the subjects. Perhaps the administrative data is lost. If attrition occurs, there are ways to learn from the study. However, it is much easier to simply avoid the problem by working hard at the design stage. This means that as you write up the proposal, think about how you will measure the outcome or outcomes that matter. Sometimes the solution lies in taking steps to get the relevant measures. At other times, the best solution will be identifying a related outcome that can be more easily measured for everyone. Non-compliance is a second issue that can arise. Non-compliance occurs when a subject that is assigned to the treatment group chooses not to take the treatment, or when someone assigned to the control group takes the treatment. In the case of a medical drug trial, this would occur if a patient who was assigned to take a new drug chooses not to take it, or someone who is assigned to be the control group gets access to the new drug and takes it. In order to determine whether non-compliance is a potential problem for your specific study, you want to be sure to think about how the intervention is delivered. Finally, I want to talk briefly about interference or spillover. This occurs if delivering the treatment to one subject affects the outcomes for other subjects. A colleague of mine, David Nickerson, ran a study showing that encouraging one person in a given household to vote had a huge impact on whether other persons in that same household voted too. One way that spillover like this can occur is that subjects talk to each other about the intervention. Spillover like this is not necessarily a problem. In some cases, it is the very thing we would like to study. Either way, we want to know about it when we design the study. As you prepare your proposal, consider whether subjects are likely to talk or share information about the intervention. None of these three issues is necessarily cause to give up on a project. However, if we know about these issues when designing the study, we can make a much more effective study. For this reason, we encourage you to provide some of this information on the proposal you submit by answering a few questions at the end of your proposal or memo. So, in addition to the information about the question and the sample, it is helpful to simply answer the following questions as part of the project proposal. First, will you be able to measure the outcome for all subjects? If no, why not? Second, how will the intervention be administered? Third, are subjects likely to talk or share information about the intervention? We are very excited to work with many of you, and we hope that you'll reach out to us with any questions you have.